I hate all of you. Are you okay, Bruce? I'm Batman. Okay, so Batman, are you okay? No, Batman is not okay. May I ask why? The original 7 had a meeting and they said Batman has trust issues. Okay, first things first, I hope you don't address yourself as a third person. And second, you do have trust issues. I will address myself as Batman cause I'm Batman. And no, I don't have trust issues. So, you trust me? Yeah. So, if you trust me, put an apple on your head and let me shoot it. Okay, but I will bring the apple. Then it's a deal. See you about an hour? Okay. Ring. Oliver, Batman is ready. Okay, I'm on my way. What the? I trust you, Oliver. I trust you will hit the apple. Really, Batman? Really? Wait, where are you going? Hello, Clint. Do you still want to trade? He is the richest DC character, a billionaire from Star City. He was the 8th member of Justice League. He is Oliver Jonas Ollie Quinn, known as the Green Arrow. I am the Markman, and today we are going to unbox and review McFarlane's DC Multiverse figure, Green Arrow. So, are you ready? Are you ready? Then welcome to the Markverse! First things first, I would like to commend McFarlane because they have modified their multiverse figure boxes. Now it is more displayable. You know, there are two kinds of collectors. Those that throw away their boxes and those that keep it. For those who throw it away, it's like you're breaking the figure, making it incomplete. Because the box and the figure, they have a connection. But the other side of it, you don't need to worry about the space. And that is actually the downside of keeping those boxes. It's the space. Well, for me, I'm a keeper. I keep actually most. Of course, I'm only talking about boxes, if you know what I mean. So, because McFarlane made those boxes more displayable, first, you'll be enticed to keep it. And second, you will also be encouraged to just lay it out since it's not going to be an eyesore anymore. So you feel more satisfied on the space you use because it's worthwhile. So this is the new box design. Let us compare it with the previous boxes. Let us use Gorilla Grodd. This figure is actually heavy. And Bizarro. I purchased these two almost a year ago and I have yet to open it. As you can see, aesthetic-wise, this is better. Let's also check the box of Man-Bat. This is what I'm saying. The photo of the new box is better. It is larger, clearer, and they have chosen good pictures. They removed the pictures of the other figures at the lower part of the box. And another thing that I also noticed is the plastic cover. It is clearer compared before, making the figure more striking. So McFarlane, well done. And since Gorilla Grodd is also based from the same game like Green Arrow, I think this is the right time to unbox it. So since Grodd is already unboxed, let us put him aside and go back to the review of Green Arrow. For those who have watched my review of McFarlane's Flash from the Injustice video game, you have heard me saying that it is one of my top 3 video games of all time. This figure is based from Injustice 2, and I like the personality of Green Arrow from that game. This includes his costume. Let's first check the head. One of the signature of Green Arrow is his facial hair. Here, we can see his mustache and goatee. However, it seems here his mustache is shorter than the actual character in the game. There is also a little facial hair on his jaw. His ears and hair. Now for his eyes. It is not looking straight, but rather looking at his right. Like I said before, I hate it when figures look at the sides instead of having a neutral look. Like Lex Luthor and Aquaman. I do not appreciate their eyes. However, if you'll compare Green Arrow to them, this is more forgivable because his mask actually is making those eyes not that noticeable. For his costume, let's start with the shoulder pad. If you look here, you can obviously see the skin of his shoulder. There is a big gap on this side and also on his rear delts. It should have been covered. What I'm thinking is either this pad should be attached to the costume or just make it a little bigger. I do understand why they attach this pad to his shoulder so that it won't hinder its movement. But maybe if that happened, the pad could open up like this. So even we put Etrigan's arms down, it will just open up. And we do not want that to happen to Green Arrow because it won't look good. So I guess making the pad a little bit bigger just to cover this up is better. This is the peg hole for his quiver. This is a butt protector, Oliver. Okay. One big difference of Green Arrow to other characters that wear an armor is that those other characters, they wear a metal armor type, while for Green Arrow, it's a leather looking Kevlar armor. Like this part. This is a thread to adjust the fitting of the suit. Then we have 2 Green Arrow symbols. It's a G, shaped like an arrow. Actually, an arrowhead. Of course, the G stands for his name, Oliver. No, just kidding. Of course, it's Green Arrow. We have the archery bracers. And there is a paint issue here. Now the pants, we have details here on his thigh. He has thigh belts, 2 for both sides. Then you'll see here pouches. Then this is the kunai, just in case he needs to fight short distance. But he could also throw this kunai. But don't get me wrong, he regularly uses his bow as well, fighting short distance. Then his boots. Very good details. And its peg hole. Now let's check the articulation. The head, up, down, sides, his arms, sideways, forward. Oh, we can move it in full motion. This is great. No issues. For the bicep swivel, then the elbow, it's double jointed. Then his hands, it has full motion. Then the diaphragm, forward, back, and side. Then the legs, sideways, forward, back. That's bad. We can't move it any further. It's being blocked by these parts. No thigh swivel, double jointed knee, full ankle articulation. Also has a toe hinge. Now for the accessories, we have the card. I'm going to freeze the screen for a couple of seconds. For the front, and back. The usual base stand. Now let's go to his bow. We have some details here where you hold it. Then the string. You should not put too much pressure here because this could break. Now for the size, I think it's small. For a 112 figure, I think the size is perfect, but for a 110 like this one, maybe adding another ½ inch could make the size better. Then the quiver. This is the arrowhead. Then the peg. Okay, good. Then the arrows. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 12, 15, 16. So it's around 15 to 16 arrows. Well, I don't know. I wish McFarlane at least has included one separate arrow. This could have made the figure much better. Let's put all the accessories. Okay. Actually, I'm excited to post him later. So I'm happy with the accessories. Now the measurement and comparison. He is 7 and a half inches. Then for the comparison, let's bring the flashback. Flashback, okay. Let's bring back the flash. Then another Injustice game figure, Dr. Fate. And of course, our bonus unboxing, Gorilla Grodd. So here is our bonus unboxing figure. If I'm not mistaken, there are already 5 McFarlane figures based on the Injustice game. The 5th one is Reverse Flash, but I have yet to buy it because I like the DC Rebirth version better. So this is DC Rebirth. That's the measurement and comparison. The only articulation issue that I have are his legs, while the design is almost perfect. For the accessories, I think the bow is quite small and I wish they provided an arrow separate from the bundle. All in all, I really love this figure. It is very poseable and I think of more than a dozen poses for Green Arrow, which I'm actually excited to do later. So if you enjoyed the video, click the thumbs up button, please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to push that notification button since I publish new videos every week. Again, I am the Markman. Thank you for visiting the Markverse, and always remember to pay it forward with kindness.